back to the 15th week experimental garden in Kentucky. Let's check out, see what we got going on here. First row of tomatoes, that one is giving up. We got this one that's just fighting. This one's starting to pop up. This one's starting to go. And we got a couple little cherry tomatoes on there. So this row right here, we've been getting inconsistent rains. It gets really dry, and then we get these monsoons where it just pours for days and floods everything out. That's our first row of just throw the seeds in the ground and see what grows. Here's our third row that we transplanted, and you can see these are doing much better. Really? Well, and these tomatoes are doing a little bit better. I got one good tomato on this tiny Tim here, and then the plant just seems to want to stop. But this right here, cherry, they're giant cherry tomatoes, big. So this is a nice plant. This one's just growing. This right here, I had a good tomato there, but something looks like it bored into it. You got purple beauties. I had one red purple beauty. I had to pick it. It had a big split down the skin. Yeah, Tiny Tim. I don't know what's going on with you, but all of a sudden everything's getting unhappy. Got a couple cherries here. Nothing yet on this plant. And this one we have a cherry. So I think I got an inconsistent watering issue here. Heavy rains and dry. And last time it was dry, I was out of town, so I didn't get to help a little. But I may have to pick them before this happens. Row 2 of the peppers. They just not growing, just staying alive as little plants. And it is more than likely just a competition with all this grass. So just throwing seeds in the ground and see what happens. It's not the thing, but at least I'm going to know what these strongest varieties are. I usually start my plants indoors, but this year, being new to the area, I just wanted to put them in, see what happens. There's the row of peppers in number 4. Rabbits ate all these in the beginning until I put up the fence, and that kept the rabbits out. And in these, I'm getting some pretty good looking peppers. Look at that one right there. This plant right here, filled with peppers in there. This little tiny plant starting some peppers. Got some peppers in this plant. Got some nice looking peppers starting here. Almost, this one's got some flowers. Nothing yet there, and the grass is taking over that one, and it's just kind of stunting again. So I gotta keep up. It's not a zero maintenance. You gotta fight these weeds, keep these plants to grow. And all this grass this was just cleared out. And just out of nowhere, it all came back in. But peppers, if you keep it clean, they'll keep going. I had a little time before the rain yesterday. I started getting in here and knocking some of this tall grass down. So that's the thing going on with the tomatoes and peppers. Corn just got eaten. It's gone. Sunflowers, they're slow going. They are, I don't think they really like the dry, and then the monsoons and the dry. in the monsoons. But so these plants right here are getting almost as tall as I am. But they're going. And compared to other sunflowers in the area, where if you do maintain them, take care of them, they are over easily 12 feet tall, if not more. So, and here, this is where the deer ate these two on the end. They nibbled off the top right there. And this one, they nibbled off the top. But they'll keep trying to grow. And I compost. I say this every time. I went looking around in the woods. I have no leaves in the woods. They're all gone, washed away. And my compost bin is just filled with a bunch of coffee grounds and some vegetable scraps. But when I put vegetable scraps in there, the animals come and take them away. The barrel, I keep burning, keep getting ash, saving that up for the next year's garden. And then the squash patch, zucchinis, pumpkins, those are going pretty good out there. And I mean, not really going good, but I've got a lot of yellow flowers, keeping the grass cut short. I think anything that comes through here, the deer don't come out here and eat the grass as much because I keep it so short. But I mean, it's like a big signal, say, come and eat this free salad buffet over here. But this is all starting to go pretty good. We'll go over there and check out what's going on. This is just the perk test holes. Hopefully it doesn't rain too much here. And if you want to follow along with us building a new house project out here, I got other videos that follow along with that, but that's the kind of dirt I'm dealing with there. Go over here to this squash. So we've got this section right here, zucchinis, or what's left of them. It's just growing, but you can see we got some nice flowers that keep trying to open up here. Looks like that one's barely going. That one's barely going. This one is trying to flower, but not doing so well. That one's just staying alive. These were growing pretty good for a little bit. That's my extra water, just in case I want to help. I haven't helped since I put them here. But here, look at that. Somebody bit the top of that plant off right there. But that's what we got going here with the zucchinis. Our pumpkins. I don't know. Could that be a pumpkin or a flower? I don't know what that is. I don't remember. It's been a while. I don't grow pumpkins. And all these weeds, I gotta get in here and trim this down because I'm losing plants. Here on the end here, there's a nice flower on that pumpkin. There's some more jack-o'-lantern flower. And over here, we got a couple plants with a flower, but nothing seeming to go here. Deer. There's one with a flower about to open. There's another one. That's over here to the squash. I had two plants, they're gone. That one's gone. That one's gone. And here, they're just staying alive. So definitely is no such thing as a zero maintenance squash garden. Gone. These all, that one's barely staying alive there. These spaghetti squashes here are just hanging on. Look at that. We got a deer dog, a bear dog. Bear dog. He doesn't care. And then this is our pet bird food, pumpkin seeds. These two plants just keep trying to grow over and over and over again. And out of all this grass that I've mowed and taken care of, this little pumpkin wants to grow. Hi, Bear. Did you come out to visit? Going for a walk? Let's walk back. That's just another overlook of our squash, pumpkins, and zucchinis. So 15th week, not a whole lot going on. We got a lot of peppers growing out here. The tomatoes are starting to grow. Finally, 15 weeks, we're getting some tomatoes and peppers. So 15 weeks, tomatoes to pick. Peppers are gonna keep growing. We'll see how they do. And hopefully we'll have some peppers to eat soon. So they're going pretty good as long as I keep them weeds done. So thanks for watching the 15th week update. And if you're interested in following along, this was a little late to do this video, but get it done. Next week will be the 16th week video. Thanks for watching.